Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We are one night away from WWE Backlash and 3 nights away from the WWE Draft. Here comes the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Champion Nia Jax, who won the title at WrestleMania, defeating Becky Lynch. And tomorrow night she puts that title on the line in a rematch against Becky Lynch. No disqualifications. Falls count anywhere. And you know Nia Jax wants to finish her issues with Becky Lynch once and for all tomorrow. But tonight, she gets to take on the former Dewdrop, now Piper Niven.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven. What a victory it could be tonight for her if she can defeat the Women's World Champion. Has come very close to success multiple times, but has never quite gotten the job done. And with the draft approaching in just 3 nights, who knows where Piper Niven's future will be. But will she enter the future with a victory over a world champion? That will be determined in just a few moments here on Friday Night Smackdown. Here we go. Bell sounded, match is underway. Collar and elbow tie up. The world champion brings Piper Niven to the ropes. And now gonna wrench the arm. Nia Jax, a vet in this business, multiple-time world champion. Piper Niven found success in NXT as she gets dumped to the outside by Nia Jax. But as far as main roster success, Piper Niven has not seen the same results. Sent into the ropes. Nia Jax with a leg drop across the throat and a reverse leg drop now. Taking it to Piper Niven. Here in the early going of this match, Becky Lynch, I'm sure she's somewhere in the locker room watching. Snap suplex into a cover, only a 1 count. Piper Niven needs to try to fight back into this match. And Nikita Lyons, the protege of Nia Jax, just cheering her on as she's watching the world champion now. What a move there into an armbar. Shades of her opponent, Becky Lynch. Piper Niven now back to her feet. Back elbow to Nia Jax. What can Niven do to the world champion here? Couple of rights, an axe handle. And Nia Jax quickly back into the ring while Niven was distracted. Springboard dropkick again. Sends Piper Niven tumbling to the floor. Referee Charles Robinson begins his count again. And Nia Jax just gloating for a second, but quickly realizes where her opponent is, gets off the ropes and drags Niven to one part of the ring. Couple of forearm shots into the corner. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Nia Jax loving that kick and a dive through the ropes. Not something that you would expect to see from Nia Jax. Not really a move in her arsenal. But I guess when you're the world champion, you need to keep people on their toes. Piper Niven certainly wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. Referee Charles Robinson, count of 6 now. And now Nia Jax has to disarm her. That's Becky Lynch's armbar on Piper Niven. On the outside, count of 8. Piper Niven was put in the disarm her, count of 9. And that's it. Nia Jax with a statement there. A disarm her to Piper Niven. And Niven couldn't get back into the ring to finish the match. Nia Jax using her opponent at Backlash's own move to send a message. Tomorrow night, women's world title on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smackdown. Here comes Alexa Bliss. Good to see her back on Friday Night SmackDown, but will she be on SmackDown for long? Because like I said earlier, this Monday night starts the draft. The draft will be offline, so we have no idea who's going to what brand until we see him on the show. But as of Sunday, that's when the draft will happen. Monday night, the rosters will kick in. So Triple H, Dox Da Vinci, The Rock will all meet up on Sunday to discuss the terms of the draft. So Alexa Bliss, for what could possibly be the final time on Friday Night SmackDown, will be taking on Liv Morgan. Very exciting to see these superstars back. We didn't see much of them last year. Liv Morgan, former Miss Money in the Bank, former Women's World Champion. So is Alexa Bliss, to her credit. Alexa Bliss, I don't necessarily feel gets all the credit she deserves for being the talent that she is, but nonetheless, it won't stop her from doing what she has to do in the ring. And we've seen it time and time again, so. Here we go. Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss just slaps Liv Morgan right across the face, the back of the head. No respect for her opponent tonight. Shoulder takedown to Morgan. Alexa Bliss drives the knee right into the arm. Both these ladies have very similar styles. Both high flyers. Both will use their bodies to try to make their opponents submit. I think Alexa Bliss might have just a tad bit more experience under her belt. Liv Morgan gets hit with a splash in the corner. Hasn't really been able to get it out the gate. Standing moonsault drives the knees right into the midsection of Liv Morgan, who gets up, but Alexa Bliss staying in control. Oh, counter there. Can Morgan capitalize? Alexa Bliss, shoulder first into the turnbuckle post. That can separate a shoulder. And then Liv Morgan just putting all of her body weight on the shoulders of Alexa Bliss into a cover, recognizes the situation, hooks the leg. 1. Only a 1 count, but Alexa Bliss uses the right arm to kick out. How is that left shoulder going to be holding up for the rest of this match? Kick to the midsection. Nice counter there from Bliss. Looks like the arm is fine. Liv Morgan with the shoulders to the midsection. Springboards off the ropes, catches Bliss, turns it into a beautiful head scissor. Now Morgan's in control of the match. There's an X Factor, or more like an Edge-O-Matic. Fight spills to the outside. Bulldog catches Liv Morgan. And a standing moonsault again by Bliss. Liv Morgan in trouble now as Alexa Bliss goes to the top rope. Elbow drop connects from the top, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Liv Morgan kicks out at 2. What's Alexa Bliss thinking now? Sends Morgan off the ropes, ducks down. Cross body by Alexa Bliss. Oh, counter. Morgan wrenches the knee. Alexa Bliss fights out of the corner. Oh, Liv Morgan, code breaker. Caught Alexa Bliss. Drove the knees right into the face. And now Liv Morgan, not satisfied, now wants to put Alexa Bliss away. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Liv Morgan gets a huge victory tonight on Smackdown.
Here is your winner, Liv.
Alexa Bliss put up a good fight, but Liv Morgan showing the Smackdown audience tonight who she is, reminding the world who Liv Morgan is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Smackdown. And this man, Drew McIntyre, invoking his rematch for the United States Championship tonight. The title he lost at WrestleMania in that 6-man ladder match. Drew McIntyre. The chosen one. Former WWE champion, former United States champion, Intercontinental champion, tag team champion, Grand Slam champion. Drew McIntyre, obviously not happy with what happened at WrestleMania, but has an opportunity tonight to rectify that situation. He will not be wrestling tomorrow night. As far as I'm aware, he does not have a match at Backlash. But you know who does have a match at Backlash? This man. Whether he leaves tonight as U.S. champion or not, he will be teaming with his cousin Roman Reigns to take on his brothers Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. Here comes the United States champion, being accompanied to the ring by the wise man Paul Heyman. Jey Uso won the U.S. title of the SmackDown after WrestleMania, accepting John Cena's open challenge and becoming the United States champion. whether you love or hate him, agree with what's gone down between everybody in the bloodline, Jey Uso somehow has a way with the people. So we get a U.S. title match on Smackdown here tonight. What a treat. Just 24 hours away from Backlash.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE United States Champion,
who could be holding that championship for the final time here tonight. Give it a good look. Referee Charles Robinson showing Drew McIntyre the belt he lost a few weeks ago. I hope you guys are excited as I am. If you are, smash that like button right now. Bell is sounded, match is underway. Knife edge chop for main event Jey Uso. Quick cover. U.S. champion tried to put this match away early. McIntyre using all of that 3 count before kicking out. Jey Uso, half Boston Crab. McIntyre powers out and gets a leaping neck breaker to the United States champion. Jey Uso, running heel kick, has had a lot of tutelage from the former tribal chief, former WWE and Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and is now going on his own path as a singles star since his brother Jimmy has been kicked out of the bloodline, but the bloodline technically belongs to Solo Sikoa now since he's the tribal chief, so Roman Reigns and Jey Uso are technically not the bloodline, and Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa are the bloodline, and the general manager, The Rock, is families with both parties, and so he's technically the bloodline, but he's not the bloodline because he's the general manager, and there's a lot of stuff going on here on SmackDown. But we still have the draft in a couple of nights. Counting 9, Drew McIntyre outside of the ring and just makes it back inside. I think Jey Uso thought he was going to win this match via countout. I thought he was going to win via countout. Nevertheless, this match continues. Drew McIntyre now stomping away. And Jey Uso tried to go high risk. Nobody home. Super kick on the outside. Missed. Doesn't miss with a DDT, however. McIntyre missed with whatever he was going for there. Kick straight to the face. Referee Charles Robinson started his count again. Count of 4. Samoan drop right out here in front of us. Champion's advantage. Jey Uso will still be champion on a count out. Cross body reversal. Count of 7. Drew McIntyre back into the ring. Jey Uso back into the ring as well. Uso. Kick to the knee, Paul Heyman. Near side corner, exposing the turnbuckle pad. Now Charles Robinson distracted. Trying to put the protective padding back on that turnbuckle. Jey Uso in trouble. Face first goes the United States champion. Drew McIntyre could be nearing another U.S. title reign very shortly. Got Jey Uso up, drives him skull first into the center of the ring. 2 and 2.5. Jey Uso gets the left shoulder up. Now McIntyre sizing up Jey Uso, kick to the midsection. Future shock, DDT. Hooks the leg. New U.S. champion Jey Uso somehow kicks out. Showing some intestinal fortitude here. Jey Uso's got to be careful. Drew McIntyre sizing up Jey Uso. This time, he connects. Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre has been a banger so far. Count of 6 on the outside. Count at 8 now. Count out, both these guys still outside. And this is a double count out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on Smackdown. And this man, Austin Theory, is going to be forced to team with a man tonight who he's had his issues with over the past few weeks to take on a common enemy here tonight on Smackdown. That's Austin Theory. I'll explain in 1 second.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Just a month ago, Austin Theory was Mr. Money in the Bank. He's going into WrestleMania with an opportunity to become world champion at any time over the next 3 months. He lost his briefcase and watched the man who took it from him use it the very next night to become world champion. That man is LA Knight, the brand new world heavyweight champion. Tomorrow night at Backlash, it will be a triple threat match for the world title. LA Knight defends against Austin Theory and Bray Wyatt. Tonight, LA Knight and Austin Theory will team up to take on the Wyatt family, Joe Gacy and Braun Strowman. And here comes the world champion now, a man who's had a hell of a year.
And his partner from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, LA Knight.
And this man debuted shortly after WrestleMania last year, took SmackDown by storm, became the United States champion, won the Money in the Bank briefcase from Austin Theory, and is now the second man to ever cash in on Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. But on top of that, now he's the World Heavyweight Champion to start off this brand new era here in the WWE. But the question is, what will happen after this weekend? Will he leave Backlash the World Heavyweight Champion? Will he still be on SmackDown after the draft? Who knows what's gonna happen?
And accompanied by Uncle Howdy at a combined weight of 634 pounds, the team of Braun Strowman and Joe Gacy.
So when we return we'll get the Wyatt family versus LA Knight and Austin Theory. And we are back on Smackdown, folks, getting ready for tag team action. Braun Strowman gonna start things off with Austin Theory, and I do not envy that man right now. Bell is sounded. Our main event is underway, and Braun Strowman early on goes for a choke slam, driving Austin Theory into the mat. Last week, LA Knight and Austin Theory with the double team on Bray Wyatt. They were actually going face to face before Bray Wyatt interfered, and they both took turns with a steel chair attacking Bray Wyatt. Leading to this match tonight, Joe Gacy gets a beautiful DDT. And these are the followers of Bray Wyatt. Let's call a spade a spade. Bray Wyatt is leading a cult called the Wyatt family. Joe Gacy shows off his athleticism, clearing the top rope and taking Austin Theory down. Austin Theory fighting back. Count of 4 now. Joe Gacy gets back to his feet. Uncle Howdy pacing the ringside area. Austin Theory, what's he doing? Showing off his strength. Taking down Braun Strowman. Gacy back into the ring. And turns his attention to the World Heavyweight Champion. And now Joe Gacy's going to take out LA Knight with a DDT. So both men taking out their opponent's partner. Trying to make this a one-on-one match. Joe Gacy now hammerlock into a DDT. You can see LA Knight out there grimacing in pain. Braun Strowman back to his feet. Sidewalk slam into a backbreaker. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Austin Theory getting the right shoulder up there. And LA Knight gets the tag. It's weird to see these two guys on the same page. But again, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. LA Knight chop block, taking down the knee. And now the World Heavyweight Champion in control. LA Knight sizing up Gacy, knee to the face, clothesline, great combination there. As the world champion trying to send a message to their leader here tonight as to what's in store for Backlash. But the odds are against LA Knight come tomorrow night. He has a partner tonight, but he will have 2 opponents in just 24 hours. And no championship advantage in that match. No disqualification, no countouts. Gacy in trouble as Austin Theory is working on the knee. Tries to send him off the ropes, countered by Gacy. Both men collide. Center the ring, LA Knight with a chop. Couple of strikes now. Couple of super kicks. Austin Theory getting going. Cover now. Forearm across the face. 2 count. Gacy getting the left shoulder up. And now he needs a breather. Austin Theory now gets a head start and a dive through the ropes. Crowd may not like Austin Theory, but that was certainly impressive. Austin Theory drives Joe Gacy's skull off of the knee. Back into the ring at the count of 5 now. Austin Theory taking his time. Goes after Braun Strowman now, and that doesn't really work. In a count of 7, misses with a drop kick. Count of 8, needs to get back into the ring, and he does. Turns his attention back to Gacy. Might have given him too much of an opportunity to breathe there, but we'll see in time. LA Knight gets the tag back in, is the legal man. Turns his attention to Gacy. Power slam from Knight, hooks the leg. Braun Strowman quickly into the ring, 0 count. The world champion feeling it tonight here on Smackdown. Straight right hand to the face of Joe Gacy. And now a straight right hand to Braun Strowman. Follows it up with a drop kick, takes down Strowman. Uncle Howdy watches on. LA Knight and Joe Gacy trading blows center of the ring. Joe Gacy starting to feel it now. Forearm across the face. LA Knight getting choked in the corner. LA Knight in trouble as he's now in the Wyatt family corner. And Gacy and Strowman with a double team, tossing LA Knight back first into the corner. Austin Theory watching on as his partner now is getting beaten up. Hooks the leg. One, not even a 1 count. LA Knight kicks out. Austin Theory didn't try to break anything up either. Gotta realize the more damage your partner, I should say, takes tonight, the more damage and the more hurt your opponent tomorrow will be. Big boot to the face by Strowman. And now Austin Theory asking for a tag when LA Knight is incapacitated for the moment. LA Knight tried to fight back, but Strowman too strong and just throwing all 300 pounds of his body into LA Knight, who's trying to crawl to a tag, and he gets the tag to Austin Theory. But Braun Strowman with one hand just launches Austin Theory across the ring. And a clothesline almost taking Theory's head off. And again with one hand. Almost looked like a Chris Paul bounce pass. But it was a human throwing a human across a wrestling ring. Tag made to Joe Gacy. Wyatt family in control. Strowman holding Theory up. Axe handing to the spine. And a boot to the temple. Austin Theory might have baited Joe Gacy in. And Theory tagged back into his partner. And a big boot to the face. And come tomorrow, who knows what kind of damage Bray Wyatt has suffered from that steel chair. It's probably why he's not here tonight. LA Knight now has Joe Gacy tagging to Austin Theory. These two showing their allegiance. Good tag team move right there. Axe handle across the arm. Joe Gacy sent for a ride. Austin Theory goes low into a swinging neck breaker. Theory flexing. Joe Gacy gets a tag to Braun Strowman, and that might be a mistake right there. Strowman again colliding with Austin Theory. Hooks the leg. One. Only a 1 count. LA Knight, I guess, must have come to the same realization, not rushing to save his partner. Theory, what's he going for here? Oh my goodness! Somehow getting Braun Strowman up. 2 count. And at 2.5, Braun Strowman gets the right shoulder up. And what did that take out of Austin Theory to get the man, Braun Strowman, up into the air and drive him down like that? Not another one. Skull first into the knee. Austin Theory almost gets the victory. But almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Braun Strowman rolls to the outside. LA Knight gets the tag. Joe Gacy gets a right hand for his troubles. And he's knocked off the apron. Count of 4, Strowman back into the ring. And LA Knight and Braun Strowman meet. Shoulder tackle takes down Knight. World champion in trouble. Braun Strowman taking it to the World Heavyweight Champion. Strowman had a submission for a second. LA Knight back to his feet. Somehow has Strowman in the corner now. Only for a second. Elbow connects to the jaw. Braun Strowman now with LA Knight on his shoulders. Gonna send LA Knight into the turnbuckle. And just driving the boot into the chest. LA Knight in trouble, hooks the leg. 1. Only a 1 count. LA Knight kicks out. Braun Strowman now with a submission. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. LA Knight kicks out. This match continues. And what a tag team match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. And LA Knight and Austin Theory don't even like each other. Braun Strowman now brings LA Knight to the Wyatt family corner. And there goes Knight. Joe Gacy stands alone in the ring. Austin Theory now heading towards Strowman. Might have rethought that decision as Uncle Howdy and Braun Strowman stand there. Now Joe Gacy and LA Knight fighting on the far side of the ring. LA Knight back to his feet. Brings Joe Gacy into the ring. LA Knight springboard dropkick connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Joe Gacy pops the shoulder up. But LA Knight almost had the victory there. Braun Strowman gets a right hand from LA Knight, who doesn't seem to be afraid of anybody. Austin Theory thought twice about going after Strowman. Blunt force trauma. BFT. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. LA Knight gets the huge victory tonight here on Smackdown.
Here are your winners, the team of Austin Theory and LA Knight.
So they get the victory and can coexist tonight, but in 24 hours, they will be fighting. And they will be opponents for the World Heavyweight Championship. Thank you for watching Smackdown tonight. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss Backlash.